Hello everyone and welcome back to the PokeRand channel. Today I'm going to talk about Journey Together, the new set from Pokemon, the brand new release, and I'm going to speak specifically about the pricing because as you may or may not be aware, the prices of the individual cards have dropped quite drastically, which is something that usually happens when a new set comes out, but from what I'm seeing, this is happening faster for Journey Together than usual. So I want to talk about it today and give you my thoughts on it. Regarding this channel in general, I used to post on here quite a little bit, and I used to post about my sort of commentary on the hobby, the market, and also anything that I just want to talk to you guys about that isn't really going to get onto the main Pokemon channel because of, you know, the editing. I'm going to do these raw and unscripted really, and it's a nice place to do it. So looking forward and moving forward, I'm going to be doing more of these videos. I've got some staff starting at PokeRand now. So last week we had 3 starters, really good, doing amazing things here, and they're smashing it. So hopefully I can keep hiring more and more staff, and then I can keep filming and getting more time back to film more content for this channel, sorry, but also for the other channel as well. So let's talk Journey Together. Brand new set, very popular. I think on release we sold out of, we had a small amount obviously. I'm in the UK, we don't really get much stock in the UK, only the big retailers get a lot of stock. I know in America, I was chatting to someone in America about our allocation for Journey Together. Keep in mind, we got 30 booster boxes, that's right, 30 booster boxes. And someone in America was like, oh yeah, they screwed us over this time, you know, we only got 300. I'm like, by the way, 300 is the most I've ever got for a set. 300 is the most I've ever got for a set here in the UK. So on that, if anyone can ever supply me with well, what's the point in asking? No one can. But yeah, anyway, email me if you ever need to sell stock. I'm buying a lot. But yeah, anyway, Journey Together, very popular set. It's sort of was out of stock everywhere. I think it's selling for more than retail. In fact, let's have a quick look. I'm here now on TCG Player. Let's have a look. We are going to go through the cards together on camera, but let's look at the sealed real quick. So I can filter here and go sealed products. Obviously, this is not the price in the UK. This is TCG Player, but the UK market is starting to follow the US pricing a little bit more accurately than it used to in the past. But we obviously don't have the enhanced booster box. I don't have the enhanced booster box in the UK, so I'm going to do this based on the regular box. It looks like market price right now is 230 USD. Okay, so 240 USD, which is around, what's that? 185 pounds. So in the UK, our retail is 154 pounds, 154 pounds. Now the new boxes, the market price has gone up. Sorry, the retail price has gone up. So as you can see, this is higher than retail. Okay, so it's currently selling sealed higher than retail. But this retail aspect is a really big part and a really big reason why the singles at the minute are dropping and going down. And again, let's actually look back on the singles real quick, and we can see that actually happening. So if I go back to cards here and get rid of sealed, we will see that if I load up Lily's Clefairy, and again, don't look at the price on the big text, look at the market price. So here we go. We can see this card right here. Started off $330, and then that's March 24th, which is, yeah, roughly the day of release. And then as you can see, it drops by 30% down to 234 USD. And I think in the UK, I was at the card show recently, and it was going for a little bit less than that, with people being a little bit nervous to buy it because of the price drop. As you can see here as well, on the and Zoroark started at $220, now it's down to $145. Salamence, which is out of stock on TCG Player, but yeah, as you can see, big drops, you know, and cards usually do drop on release, okay? So I'll say general rule of thumb, obviously, just sort of a supply and demand thing. Immediately, these cards go for quite a lot because people are getting them early, pre-release events, and there's not many in the market. They can sort of demand whatever price they want, really, if someone wants it that badly. And then as more people start to get it, open packs and stuff, the price starts to drop. That's a normal thing. But with Journey Together, it's happening a little bit more aggressively than that, and it's happening on a tighter timescale, i.e., the cards are dropping faster. So what does this mean for you guys, and also why is this happening? The reason this is happening is quite simple, in my opinion, but something that is not really spoken about a lot, is that retail price, okay? So in Pokemon, usually when it's not a popular market, when things aren't on the rise like it is now, right now, in my opinion, this is the biggest boom Pokemon cards has ever seen. You know, we had it in 2016 when other than the original base set release, I would argue it is more popular now than it was back then, but it came out of nowhere back then, you know. So in my time, 2016 was the first big boom. That was Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go came out, more people started getting back into the TCG, and prices started to go up. That was Evolutions, and then sort of the market normalized again, died down a little bit. then COVID came, and this is the Logan Paul sort of thing. I don't think Logan Paul himself is solely responsible for the big boom, but he definitely was a driving factor of it. I think my most viewed video on the Pokemon channel is me reacting to Logan Paul's break. It was a big deal, and that combined with COVID and sort of combined with everyone at home watching content, wanting to spend their money on. I think in America they got money given to them by the government, so people got some money to spend on cards and stuff. The market just went crazy, as did COVID, as did a lot of markets in the world, and then start to normalize again. This time, in my opinion, it's just come out. It's a natural thing, in my opinion. I think Pokemon is just releasing good sets now. They were in the past as well. Sword and Shield was a great era, one of the best eras, in my opinion, for Pokemon. But in my opinion, the amount of people that were into the hobby in Pokemon in COVID still were there, but it was sort of Scarlet and Violet first set came out, and people weren't really that keen on the new it's just new Pokemon, isn't it? It takes a while for people to start adopting to the fact that it's all about the new game, You don't get sort of the Salamence SAR as soon as that set comes out. Each era needs time to develop. If you look at Sword and Shield, it started off quite slow, but it was during the COVID hype, so it seemed more. And then the first half of that generation was okay, and then the second half was all the Alt Arts, all the Evolving Skies, Chilling Reign, Fusion Strike kind of sets, So again, we're sort of getting into that period now with Scarlet and Violet. Obviously, 151 blew everything out of the water. So Scarlet and Violet was sort of there, 151 came out, and then boom, we're here now, And now the sets are getting better. And Journey Together is one of the better sets. I saw someone comparing it to Battle Styles, and I was like, no, it's not. It's a good set. It's a very good set. You've got the Lily's Clefairy. I've actually got one here, packed it on the video. You've got Lily's Clefairy, a very good card. Partner Pokemon's back. There's a lot to be hyped about regarding this set. So it is a good set. It is. But in the past, booster boxes used to be less than retail, So you buy them at wholesale. The recommended retail price is the recommended price that they set. MSRP in America is referred to as RRP in the UK. But it's this price that sort of recommended. It was never that. In my time, it was never that. I used to remember websites selling boxes for like £95, which is like what, $110, $115, £100, £105. Very rarely would a set get to retail price or above it. When it does go above it, obviously everyone starts to sort of go a little bit crazy, and scalping starts to get thrown into it. And it's true, people do go to Costco, people do go to these retail stores and hoard them. Bots are a thing that go onto the website. Very hard to stop. It's a difficult thing when everything's hyped. However, when things do get hyped in a situation like this, what happens is it's sort of like a domino effect. So Prismatic came out, everyone wanted it, and again, that set is something that is it's so popular that retail is actually a good price for it. Like again, 151, if you can get 151 now at retail, it's an amazing price because the market price is so much higher than retail. If you can source 151 at retail price, it's gonna be a good time. Whether that's opening, whether that's building a master set, whether that is reselling, whether that is whatever it is, 151 is just a great value set at retail, which is why people do queue, and unfortunately scalping is a thing because the value's there. It's like someone selling a $10 note or a £10 cash note. Do you guys call that in America? Bill there. It's like selling a £10 note or a $10 bill for £5. Imagine a bank did that. Imagine a bank said, today, everyone, we're going to give you a $10 note, $10 bill. All you got to do is pay us $5. Everyone's going to go do that, So unfortunately, when a set is so valuable, people are going to scalp it. People are going to queue up for it. People are going to set up bots for it, That's a different topic for another time. I'll do a video on that in the future, but that is what happens, So with what that does to the market is when a set like Journey Together comes out and people are hyped about it, it's already a peak market. Prismatic just happened, everyone is raring to go. There's more people in the hobby ever before. A set like Journey Together comes out, everyone's like, I must get this set. I need to get this set. This set's gonna be crazy. All these YouTube channels out there, this set's gonna be crazy. I post a video pulling the Lily's Clefairy straight away. Everyone's like, I want a piece of that, So they go crazy for it. But what happens is, how do I phrase this? I'm trying to phrase this in a way that I can understand and also I can deliver to you guys. Okay, here's best, right? So, I'll use a different set. What set can I use an example for? Obsidian Flame. Scarlet and Violet base. Scarlet and Violet base is the greatest point. On the website right now, I have boxes of Scarlet and Violet booster boxes, base set, for less than retail, and it's not selling, okay? We've got 30 of them. or 18 of them, we've listed them, they're barely selling. No one's interested in a set, you know, and it's £139, which is a little bit inflated. Maybe I'll lower it a little bit. That's sort of the price that other websites are putting it at. But it's not retail, it's less than retail. By £15 lower than retail, no one's buying it, okay? That is usually that's the reality for Pokemon card sets. And like I told you, even that kind of set, when it first came out, the cards will be expensive. I remember Miriam, the special illustrator rare, was a crazy amount of money. Then it dropped, and it dropped, and it dropped, and it dropped because of what I explained before. Supply and demand, there's so much supply now. The excitement's sort of gone around the set. What does happen actually is these cards start to go up in the future because they're underrated. You know, the set doesn't sell. No one wants to buy Scarlet and Violet base. Then a trend comes around about the drowsy, and everyone's like, oh, no, I want this set, you know. So that's sort of what happens in the market. However, with Journey Together, it's the opposite way around. So with Journey Together, it's selling for crazy amounts above retail originally on eBay, on secondary markets. So therefore, when people see it available for retail, they get it, even if they don't want it. That's the point. That's, if I could title the video, or if I could snapshot the video, it's that. People will buy these boxes, these ETBs, for retail, even if they don't want it, because of the fact it's so hard to get. It makes sense? Because the market price has been so high, and because the set was so high, because Prismatic has just come out and the market's going crazy, people are more likely to buy the set, even if they don't want it, just because they've got it for a good, quote-unquote, good price, you know? There we go, mic drop, that's the end of the video. And what that does to the prices, obviously, what happens is people buy it because they think they have to, because, and again, obviously, buy what you want. I'm not trying to tell you what to buy. It's not even an opinion of sorry. I'm not telling you to go either way here. I'm just saying what is happening right now, if that makes sense. It's more of a commentary, sort of observation style thing. This might be a bad take, but I think it's a good one. I've been doing Pokemon long enough to sort of understand these patterns. But yeah, people are buying this set even if they don't want it because it's available for retail, if they find it at retail, you know. We dropped the set, we dropped booster boxes, ETBs, they went straight away, you know, because people really want it. However, would those same people have done that for Obsidian Flames? Would they have done that for Scarlet and Violet base? Maybe yes, because I do think that Journey Together is a better set than those. The chase cards are better. You know, you've got the Salamence, I think it's a beautiful card. You've got the Lily, you've got the Belly Bowl, you've got the Zoroark. I think it's a great set. Articuno, fantastic card. I think Articuno will still continue to drop a little bit, but then me personally, I'll be looking to get that card at a decent price when it drops a little bit, and then buy a few of them. I think it's going to be a good card in the future. Ends Reshiram, $28 market price. In my opinion, that's a great. By the way, I'm not trying to say whether these prices are good or not. I think a lot of these prices are good, but they are dropping quite fast. And the reason they're dropping fast is, as I started to say, which I'll now finish the point on, is that people are buying this box because they think they have to, because they can't find it at retail. So when it pops up at retail, they buy it. But then they open the packs, they open the set, and then they go to sell them, you know? And this is happening a lot more people than ever. If you think about how popular this set is as well, and how popular Pokemon is, more people are going to be flooding the market than ever before, you know? So there's more availability of these cards. The print quality is not that good on it either. So for example, those people like me who grade cards, they'll open the set, find it's not gradable, and they'll sell it, you know? So therefore, that's happening at a faster rate, in my opinion, than before, because of that's one reason. I don't think it's the main reason, but it could argue it's a reason. But I think what's happening is that people are rushing to buy these sets because they can't find it at retail. They're opening it, and then they're thinking, well, now what? Now what do I do, you know? And a lot of people are in it because of the financials. I always tell people, open and buy what you like, you know? So if you love Lily's Clefairy, that card's gonna be worth a lot to you. And it's almost like you can't put a price on it, if that makes sense. But whether we like it or not, there are people coming into the game now who are here purely for the financial aspect of it, which, listen, I'm not going to tell people what to do or not what to do. I love the hobby, you know. I've built a business around the hobby. I have obviously a financial interest in the hobby. I hope to make money. I hope to profit in the business. But at the same time, like, I'm doing it because I love it, you know, and I love to spend my time in this hobby. And therefore, if I can operate a successful business, then I will do that, you know, and especially with ace grading as well. Like, I'm looking to build something real special there. So again, obviously, I am hoping ace does well financially, but my main goal with ace is just to build something special. And I think that is where real amazing companies are built when the passion's there. But again, separate argument. What I'm saying is there's new people in the hobby for monetary reasons, you know. That is what it is. We can't change it. I think a lot of people in Pokemon need to realize that things happen whether we like it or not, and you just, you know, rather than being negative, we've got to learn to live with it, you know. And obviously, yeah, scalpers are a problem, bots are a problem, but, you know, we can't solve that on our own. So rather than just sort of making you've got to try and take out what you enjoy, you know. So we can always try and enjoy this hobby as much as we can, you know. Discord community. I've got a Discord now. Check Pokerun. Check out the link in the description. It's just what I'm saying is just like, money is the thing now. More people than ever before are coming into Pokemon for financial reasons. What happens is they buy the set at retail because they think that it's the most set, it's the hottest set on the market. I can't find it. Even now, the market price is still higher than retail. So when it comes out in retail, they rush to get it, even if they don't want it. They open it, they get these cards, they list them, they undercut each other, everyone undercuts each other, and the demand for these sealed items is way more than the demand is for these singles from the set, especially when the set is. What was my point there? I'm not sure what my train of thought there was there, but hopefully you're following what I'm saying. So going forward, what's my advice for this set? I would obviously, if you're a set collector, if you're trying to get the set, continue buying packs, continue opening them. I'm not trying to tell you don't buy it at market price. Buy it whatever you want. I think the box is a good price, to be honest. I think it's a popular set. It'll do well in the future. If you want to complete your sets, Pokerend as well, we're listing more singles than ever before, so go and check out that if you want to get your singles. But yeah, continue finishing your sets. But just beware that this set is going to continue to drop a little bit, in my opinion. I do think that there'll be a point where these cards sort of settle a little bit, and then they probably will start to go up in the future. I don't want to this is a prediction, it's not financial advice or not investing or collecting advice in Pokemon, but by the way, what is weird is that, on TCG Play right now, market price for the End Reshiram stamped is cheaper than the regular one, which is weird, but there is one listing for more on the stamped version. But sorry, I got distracted. I do think it'll start to normalize. I think the Articuno is very nice. I like the Hopzation. I'm not going to tell you, don't go and invest into that card, but I like the Hopzation. I'm going to call it sorry, my foot's there. I'm going to keep an eye on that price. But yeah, sorry to waste your time. Again, these videos are completely up to you whether you want to watch them or not. It's just sort of my commentary. I think what's happening is Pokemon's sealed is more hype than ever. There's such a lack of supply in terms of sealed stuff that the market price exceeds retail, so that when it does become available on retail, people panic and they buy it, even though they may have skipped the set before. You know what I'm saying? So even though, I'm not a big Lilies fan, I'm not a big Articuno, I am, but I'm not a big Salamence fan. I'm going to skip this set, I'm going to sit out. However, because everyone's scrambling for it, no one can find it, when it does become available on retail, people go, I must buy that set, Then they open it, then they open the packs and think, I don't want Salamence, I'm going to sell it. They go on eBay or TCG Player, whatever they do, then they see the price. Oh, hold on. This is £120. I want to sell mine real quick. I'm going to list it at £110. Someone else comes by, does the same thing, and it goes down and down, So that's why this set is dropping faster than ever before. It's because the seal price and the stock is so hard to get. People panic, see it at retail, buy it, then realize they don't actually want it. Okay, there we go. Boom. Advice going forward: if you're completing the sets, continue opening packs, continue buying singles. Again, I've always said this, if you're in this hobby for the enjoyment, don't worry about the cost, Obviously, if it's out your budget, then don't buy it, but I'm saying that, you cannot lose in this hobby if you just buy what you like. Sure, the item may go down value-wise, but if you're keeping it forever, or whatever, then what's the problem, I overpay all the time. This is what I tell people on our Whatnot streams. We're doing Whatnot streams every day now. For my streams, sometimes they go a little bit high, but again, I am someone in other people's streams that I pay a little bit high, If I want a card, I don't really, obviously, if I'm looking to make a profit, I care. But if I'm looking to just have the card, I don't care. That's why with Ace Grading, I'm at a card show recently, I see a card, it's like pop 1 or pop 2. I will pay more than market price to that card because I want it, what is the market price? Only one of them. So I want that card, I want to get it. I'm keeping it in my collection. I don't care if I overpay, So again, this market price, retail price, you got to take all this with a grain of salt, and understand that things are more layered than they may seem. Things are never black or white, It's not one way or the other way. There's these in-between things. Speaking of, by the way, Pokerend, we are doing daily streams now. Looking for more streamers, so jobs@pokerend.net if you want to apply, and you're in the Mansfield, Nottinghamshire area in the UK. I want people in the office, in the warehouse, no remote at the moment at least. But yeah, if you want to come join the team, come through. We're doing single streams every single day right now, so every day a new stream where we're auctioning off single cards. So again, pokerend.net, more cards than ever before, and also on Whatnot, more cards than ever before as well. But yeah, that's sort of mainly my point here today as well, is just, if you're enjoying, main point there was, if you enjoy Pokemon, buy it. So yeah, my advice going forward, I will do this a lot on this channel, interrupt myself, but going forward, here's my advice for you. It's not financial advice, it's just advice, is if you're completing the sets or you're opening packs, continue to do that, Don't let anybody gaslight you, gatekeep you, just open what you enjoy, spend what you want, buy what you want. If you're keeping it, if you want it for fun, just pay what you want. Don't worry about the price changes. If you are looking to invest into this set, or you're looking to flip in this set, again, an investment's a different point. I'll leave that for another day. But investment's usually like 5, 10 plus years, you know. So a lot of the investment stuff in Pokemon is not really real anyway, you know. We'll use the term flip or resell. If you're looking to resell, if you're looking to flip some of these cards, I would hold off because the set's still coming down. It will normalize soon. Again, Articuno, I think, is going to be a popular card. Ends Reshiram is going to be a popular card. But yeah, that's sort of my advice for you. My advice for you, if you're looking to make money on this, be careful. If you are sort of tight for, if you have a budget, be careful. Don't sort of go and buy the card immediately. Things will relax. Things will, you know, Destined Rivals is going to come out soon. You know, people are going to want to get money for that set, so they're going to sell the other cards. They're going to sell Journey Together. People are going to lose attention from Journey Together and go towards that set. So keep monitoring the price, keep checking it out. It might continue to drop a little bit. In fact, I think it will drop a little bit. But then certain cards, the outliers will start to go up a little bit. You know, and yeah, I'm going to keep my eyes on those as well. Articuno, I'm excited for. I hope that's going to do well. Looks amazing in the Ace slab as well. I'd love to own that in an Ace 10. So I'm going to look for that card. Salamence, I want to own that in an Ace 10. Hopzation, I think that's underrated. I would like to hope that drops a bit more so I can buy it, and then it's going to go up again. But yeah, that's just my observation of this set, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'll be back for more. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be filming these videos as much as I can every time something happens. I will be filming one on Destined Rivals and the Team Rocket set, the Japanese set. I'll record a video on that sometime soon. I'm a little bit behind on that one, but yeah, take care, guys. Lots of love. Subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.